Hello everybody, this is Little Ninja, and welcome back to another episode of Ninja's Empire, where in the last episode we built this room here, and I'm pretty pleased with it. And I'm so glad that we didn't build this in our base because I'm already feeling a pretty significant frame rate drop, and there's not even, I don't even have all the sheep bred up to 16 per row. I think this area here only has about half the amount of sheep that it's going to have. This area here is a little low, and that one over there is full up. So yeah, I did quite a bit of work between episodes, some designing. So I figured out how to solve this dilemma, where you go along and shear the sheep and eat your chicken, and there's some wool that inevitably drops down into the grass, and you don't end up picking it up. Actually, I think this might have all popped out, but anyway. So this is a full block, but because there's a button on top, no mobs can spawn. So you push the button, it sends the minecart off, and there's an automatic unloader at the end, and then your wool will come around in this hopper chain. So I think what I'm going to do is just have run a hopper chain the whole way around. I mean, it's going to be a lot of hoppers, but I don't feel like messing with another minecart to try and bring the wool from here over to a chest somewhere over there, so I'm just going to use the hoppers for it. But yeah, so the only thing about this design is that there has to be a power block here, because obviously we can't really go underneath and put redstone torches in. The other thing that I did was bring this elevator up to the height of the floor, and I was having some problems with the minecarts would pop off and into the cactus and get destroyed. I lost 5 minecarts. It was pretty bad. Every other time or so they would get destroyed by the cactus, which isn't cool because I mean iron is not exactly free. I mean it is kind of, but it takes forever to get. So anyway, I came up with this system. There's an activator rail here which kicks you off, and then the minecart just falls back to the bottom, and down here there's a rail and it goes into there or onto that rail. And then right there's a string, and then that updates the observer, which goes into a pulse extender out the back there, and turns this rail on. So if we get in the minecart, it hits the string and sends us off. It's a little slow, but it's tolerable. Anyway, and then you just go the whole way to the top, and the activator rail kicks you off, and then the minecart drops back down to the bottom. So you only have to have one minecart here, and there's no risk of it getting destroyed. So now I can do the hallway here and the floor across, and also I need to put in the rest of these hopper minecarts, which is going to be quite a chore, and also the hopper chain, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so all the minecarts are in place, and the unloading system and the hopper chain that goes around here, and I bred up all the sheep except for these over here. I think it's just these 2 rows still that are missing sheep, and these sheep are all kind of packed down into the end here, which is a little weird. I think the thing is they actually can't move, unless you push them, and even then, they barely move because their backs are actually up in the glass a little bit, which, I mean, I guess it's fine, whatever. So say you come along and shear your sheep, and then let's just do a test here. So we throw 7 repeaters in, oops, missed, like so, there we go, and then you shear your sheep, and push the button and the minecart goes off. It's a bit slow, especially on this end, because the hopper chain goes the whole way around this way, but then the rest of the wool comes up here and goes up this dropper tower into this chest. And see, it does take quite a bit, even just right there. Here it comes, and we should, yep, there's the 7. Okay, perfect. So it does take quite a bit, but here's the thing, I don't really use wool for building. I mostly just get it for a spare carpet here and there, or maybe banners. And so come along, shear the sheep, and take what you get, push the button, and then leave. And then you come back, you have some spare wool sitting in the chest or whatever. It's just not to waste the stuff. And I mean, this farm, why should I care about waste? Look at all the iron. There's 17 minecarts with hoppers, and all of this is powered rails, and then there's over 2 stacks of hoppers and the hopper chain that goes around. So yeah, it's pretty resource intensive, but I mean, I don't really care. It works, and it collects all the wool that you shear. Anyway, the next thing I want to work on is the nether hub. So I want to do a lot of this, redstone blocks, red nether brick, and also some plain nether brick, and sort of that theme. And I need to do the hallway here. So the trick is what to do with flooring, because I want to use regular nether brick as accents. I want to have a lot of this reddish color in, but the thing is, you can't make slabs with this stuff, which is really annoying. Mojang, give us give us slabs and stairs and all the blocks. Anyway, so I think what I'm gonna do is actually end up using carpets, a lot of black and gray carpets in this build, so we can build the floor out of stone or whatever, and then just put carpets in. That means we can also do lighting under the floors, which will help a lot, like not having exposed torches or glowstone anywhere. So yeah, I've got to build this hallway and also the rooms down there and the tunnels going off. It's a pretty big project, and I need to come up with some designs. So I'm gonna hop into a creative world and do a little bit of designing. I have to admit, I'm struggling a bit with this design. Oh, I wish so bad we could have, like, this would be standard nether brick and this would be the off one, because oh, I just love this color and the purple. Why purple? Seriously, why purple? Like, who likes purple? It looks like a rotten red beet. But man, I wish we could have stairs and slabs in this color. But unfortunately, since that's not going to work, we might as well figure out something to do. You know what? I think, well, see, if I use wood here, it's not gonna fit in well. Maybe stone bricks. Let's see here. Stone brick slab. Where's the stone brick? Here we go. So like, do this. See, that's almost too light colored now. Although the gray definitely works better than the purple. Like, purple. Why purple? Purple is a terrible color. Oh, and then you'd also have the fences, which would be purple. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with it and see what I can find that will work in there. Like, I need a dark color. How's dark oak looks? Yeah, no, too much like, wow. In that color palette, it's really like yellowish or something. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Optionally, we could just not use stairs at all, but in this size hallway, it looks really boxy. Yep, I'm definitely puzzled. Alright, I'll keep playing around with it and hopefully come up with something that works. Okay, so I think I came up with a design I like. I just took this and simplified it and widened it a little bit. And I also figured out how to use the nether wart block, so with just a half block there, I think it works just perfectly. With the brighter red and the light gray, brings just a splash of color into the room. Otherwise, it would be pretty dark and dingy looking, I think. And so, like, this is a single section. It can easily be made wider, and then the only thing I have to figure out is whether I want to run a beam across like that at every post, or do it like this and just have a solid black ceiling. And you know, I think I almost like the solid ceiling better. Solid ceiling, solid floor, and then have the walls broken up with posts like this. Yeah. But this takes a ton of red nether brick, well, nether wart, and black concrete. So I'm gonna have to go do some resource gathering in the other world, in the survival world, and then I'll bring all the stuff to the nether. We can start building this. So it turns out I had tons of nether wart because when I was building that tower right over there in the fog, I kind of went a little bit crazy and just farmed like 2 shulker boxes completely full of nether wart. So I have plenty of that. I just don't have this stuff. What's this? Black concrete. That's the word. So now I've got to do this for like 20 minutes. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of resources, and yeah, I think I have enough nether wart. I may have gone a little overboard when farming that stuff. Anyway, so originally I wanted the hallways to be 4 wide, but this entrance here is 3 wide, so this is gonna have to be 5 wide, except that the hallways, each section is 7 blocks long, I think, so obviously we can't really put one in here. Because then you'll see it in here, so this has to be narrow and then widen here. So I think what I want to do is just have this entryway here be fairly narrow, and then maybe ring it like so. There we go, and just like that. and then have a room around this elevator, because it wouldn't really look right to have a tunnel, you know, going from here across to that ladder and then having the elevator just sort of pop up in the middle of it. So I think I want to have like a big circular room around this elevator, and so it can go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out the whole way around, and then so we can go out here and then go off that direction, and then come in, and it gets narrower and goes down into the entrance here. And then the trick is to get it to what's the word, like transition from this dark nether theme to the wooden theme in here. And I think the way to do that would be to have a smaller entryway, so like this. And then if we take these carpets out and do that, yeah, okay, what about that? Okay, that looks a little funky. How about if we do this? No, that's too bright. It doesn't go with the wood. What about, let's see, would birch stairs work in there? Or maybe dark oak wood stairs. Do I have any of that in here? No. What about birch fences? Because we don't already have enough of those inside this building. Like so? No. I'll have to think about that one. Anyway, everything out here needs to be carpeted so that nothing can spawn on it or in this room, because that would really suck to have a nice, you know, room in here and just be doing my thing and have a gas spawn inside this room and blow stuff up. So like that, and then we can also remove these half slabs and put carpet around here as well. And then I'm not really sure how I want to do the design of this room, so I want it to be round, and then it's gonna be, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 13 blocks diameter. So I'll have to do some figuring out, some more design in the creative world, and see how I want to do the circular room here, and then we can come back here and build it. On second thought, why don't we just do the design on camera? So it needs to be, let's see, okay, this lines up with, let's see, 5 wide, and then we go out here. From here's the center, and then it needs to be 5 wide, and I think it's like that, and then the post goes here by this carpet, like so. If we can do that, no, okay, whatever. Is that right? That looks right to me. Oh, and then here's the other thing. I wonder if I can do this, and will the minecart come up through? Because we never go down through, so it doesn't matter. But if the minecart can come up through from the bottom, that'd be pretty cool, because then we could cover up this entire hole. So we could do string like so. I think like that, yep. And then carpet on top of that. Let's just give it a test and see if it will work. Oh, and here's another thing. This needs to be changed up a little bit, I think, because takeoff is pretty slow. So if we do 2 powered rails like so, I think it'll work better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, now if we go through the bottom of the carpet, I will be very pleased. The tension builds. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. Bother. So that's not gonna work. I know why. It's because the minecart always comes off of this track a little crooked, and so I think we're gonna have to have slabs or maybe posts. We could do something like do posts going up through, just like this, one on either side, and then the minecart should go down the hole. And then we can figure out the design for that later. For now, I want to do this. So the sides will be like so, except this one will have an entrance, and then the others will be just flat. So let's see, it steps back. So there's more cobblestone, like this, and then let's see, the wall would start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the post from there. So let's just bring this out, and then the post comes up here, and then how high is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here, and then bring that across like so. And then I think what we can do is have 2 arches. Make this sort of a dome shape. Oops, I have fallen and I cannot get up. We make this sort of a dome shape. So have an arch of this red nether brick going across from this post to the one over there, and from this post to the one over there, and then as well the other way, and have sort of and then have them make like a big square in the middle of the ceiling. I think that would work. And then this would be just plain black concrete like so. Actually, we can do put magma block in these walls. Do we want to do 3? Oh, I have an idea. If we do like this, because I think 3 by 3 will be too much, a little bit too bright. If we do like that, that could look good. Yeah, I think it'll work. Okay, so then what about these walls? Can we just do regular black concrete like so? Oh, I know what's missing. It's going to be too dark in here if we do it like this. So let's get rid of this, and we need to craft some, what's the word? There's a word for it. What am I thinking of? Stone brick slabs. That's the one. And put them in that corner. So stone bricks, and I need a piece of wood because my crafting bench went missing. Actually, it's not missing. It's just under the cobblestone. I didn't care about it enough to dig it up, and now I need it. Bummer. Okay, so some stone brick stairs, and wow, frames are terrible around here. And I turned off the friendly animal noises because I just couldn't hack it anymore. It was too terrible. And then these will go the whole way around the base of the room. Speaking of which, they need to go in here as well. Actually, no, I think they should end here because that's going to look too narrow, having a 1 wide gap going through 3 blocks like that. So let's see here. Do something like that. Okay. And then, oh, the other thing is we can put the red nether brick, or not nether brick, the nether wart block in there. Once, well, we can do it later. So let's build this wall at first and see how that looks. Just to have the diagonal like so. Okay. Oh, no, that's right. Had me worried there for a second. Okay, that's not too dark. And then if we have the beams of red nether brick coming across the ceiling like that, and like so, yeah, that could look good. And then, let's see, do I have any? Yes. If we put this in the bottom like this, if we can just take that, there we go. Take these out, and like so, put this in their place, just to add a bit of bright color around the rim of the room, and keep it from being completely 100% black. Yeah. Yes, I think that looks very good. And then possibly you can use this for accents in the ceiling as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and build the rest of the walls around the room like this. Oh, and the magma block. We need to put this in and see how it looks just to make sure. Let's see here. If we do like so. Oh dear, can't reach the bottom of it. Let me go outside. Like this. Boom, and then on the top as well. Up here. And here. Is that too bright? No, I think that works. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other walls and be right back. This is the point in time where I begin to question my mental health. When I built the wall, that actually we need a tunnel here to go over there. And also I done did it wrong. I built the room wrong. Look at it. Do you see what I see? No, that was the most off-key singing I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, see what I mean about my mental health? I tell you, it's a problem. But yeah, this isn't centered. So we're gonna actually have to, let's see. So this would be in 1 block further, and that way 1 block further. So the walls are only 3 pillars on the diagonal. So yeah, I'm gonna have to tear this all down and make it a little smaller. Bother. Okay, so it's torn down and ready for rebuilding. Somebody asked me recently how in the world I can spend 18 hours making a 20-minute video. This, good sir, is your answer. Of course, that was 18 hours was before I changed up the episode style. That was when I was doing 1 episode a week. So videos like this, where I do a lot more building on camera, take me obviously considerably less time. But nonetheless, Minecraft is a time-consuming game, and there's just no way around it. Okay, so I'm gonna build this thing right back up and put the ceiling on it as well and show you the finished product. Those lighting glitches make kind of a cool pattern on the roof. Anyway, I covered the entire thing in slabs so that nothing could spawn up here, and at this point there is no way we're making an exit to the outside and then covering all this up. It's just, no, we're just going to cover it in slabs so nothing can spawn, and everything we do is going to be inside the building. So this is the building complete, and let's see here. Yeah, that's it. There's the ceiling. Looks pretty cool. Very nethery. That much is certain. And I had to put carpets here because otherwise we'll have pigmen spawning in here. But yeah, now what's left is, well, let's see, this thing here. I was thinking about like somehow connecting it up to the roof, but I don't think it's gonna work. So let's see, we're just gonna have to cover it like so, and then put carpets on the top because yeah, everything in here has to be carpeted. Can we reach that? Nope, not up there. Can we put it on the edge of this carpet? Perfect. Okay, right, so now the entire room is done and nothing is spawnable in here. And I am all out of time. Actually, I'm rather over time. So this entrance here is going to have to wait for the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you in the next one.